Demo Sunday, buddy. Oh man. Oh, I'm so happy. This is making me so nostalgic, and already I can tell the graphics are better. Hey everybody! I'm the Otaku Artist, and today I'm doing a live Demo Sunday budding of Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Now, as you guys have known, for the entire month of October, I've been doing a lot of Pikmin content because I'm very excited and very thrilled that Pikmin is finally getting some recognition and more fans are happening. So I have been doing Piktober, which is like Inktober but Pikmin, throughout the month, and because Season 3 of Demo Sunday just started, I thought of doing a live Demo Sunday. So that's what I'll be doing today, and welcome to the stream, Ethan, and welcome to the stream, Jono. Hello! Is it weird to be nostalgic for a Wii U game? Nope, not at all. I'm nostalgic for Wii U because Wii U was my favorite console, but no one else agreed with me. So yeah, I'm very excited. Now, something to make note of is I'm someone who prefers the controls with like the Wii remote, where you point at the screen, and I've always played that way. And also I really liked how the Wii U gamepad you could use touch controls. However, today on this Demo Sunday, I'm going to be using a Pro controller, so it's gonna be a little hard to get used to controls, and I would be using Joy-Cons, but my Joy-Cons have drift, so I can't do that, but yeah. So, before we get started, I just wanted to say that, I see that we have a new follower from yesterday. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name, Neja Kun. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, but thank you so much for following. I don't know if you're in the stream today or not, but thank you. Honestly, not at all, and I totally agree. Wii U is my favorite too. It's a little too underrated for me. We don't want to play that yet. I agree. I use the Wii remote with the gamepad, and yeah, I did that too. Also, hey, welcome to the stream, JP. Okay. Ooh. The menu's different. Collect food and save Kopai from danger. Mission. Side story. Oh, I have to unlock that. No, I wanted to play that in a demo. Bingo battle will be available. Oh, so the demo only lets you do mission and story. Got it. Okay, so I'm not going to be playing through the whole story mode. At least I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know. But just to okay. Sure, I'll do story mode then. Something to take note though before I start is this is not a Let's Play, this is just a Demo Sunday. However, in the future, I plan on Let's Playing all Pikmin games, but that won't be in the form of stream plays, that will be in regular Let's Play format. I can't confirm when those will release on my channel, but just know that that will come. So yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't go that far in the demo, and there's only one mission mode. Oh, really? Alright, so we will... Also, audio static. Okay, so before we start, let me fix the audio static, and yeah. And now the audio is fixed. Ooh, so we also have some more people joining. Welcome to the stream, Phoenix Lying Studios, Super Pikmin Gamer Ultra. Welcome. Hello. Alright, so without further ado, we are going to start the live Demo Sunday with story mode first. Okay, so we are going to do one player for this. Oh! They added save slots! Oh, that's fantastic! Something to keep note of is, in like all Pikmin games, you only have one file. Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Okay. We'll just go with the first one. Oh, I want to play with, I want to do ultra spicy. Okay, so, I'm someone who plays Pikmin all the time, played every game, so I'm gonna do hard mode. I'm so excited that they added more difficulty modes.
Galactic date 20XX. At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the brink of ruin.
I think voice acting is cool in this game that they added that.
Planet's name?
Kopai. Yeah, really good feature. The Wii versions of 1 and 2 had 3 files.
And a basic
I forgot about that. I'm glad that they added it back in 3 though.
Their food supply.
I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy that Pikmin's getting recognition, and because of my Piktober things, people have been getting into Pikmin 2, which is exciting. So normally October is like Halloween month on my channel. This month is Pikmin month.
Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a miraculous discovery.
Ladybug. Up to the test, da 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 da.
They mobilized to investigate the planet, which they named PNF 404.
Pikmin 404.
Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers.
And so the swarm will continue growing. More fans, yes. More fans.
Explorers,
a lot of light years.
79,000 light-year voyage years its end.
I'm so excited.
But as they initiate the landing sequence, something goes horribly wrong.
I'm happy that Nintendo made a Pikmin 3 Deluxe demo. So many people are getting Pikmin. Yeah, same! Because they had a demo on the Wii U, but since it was a Wii U, that really only catered to the existing Pikmin fans. Also, welcome to the stream, Howie! Yes! It's, October is Pikmin month on my channel. So we're doing Piktober and this. Hello, figured I'd give all the support, especially after Kai's fantastic job. Aw, well thank you. That's very appreciative. Look. What happened? Sorry if I do the voices bad. I'm really bad at doing male voices. Also, the duck hunt dog is behind it all along. I'm still mad at myself for not getting this sooner. Hey, don't worry. You didn't have to wait like 10 years between Pikmin 2 and 3. Where am I? The last thing I remember was... Oh, of course. This must be PNF 404. It's weird not having the Wii U gamepad for the calls. Charlie the ship? Charlie the ship? Do you copy? This is your captain. I repeat, do you copy? Hello? Anyone? There's no response. Where's my ship? My crew? Captain Charlie. Da da da. Still want remaster 1 and 2 with better AI and dumb graphics. Yes, I agree. No, you sound good. I did that voice too. Well, thanks, guys. I managed to escape unscathed, but what about the rest of my... Yeah. What about the rest of my... Man, I can't talk. They could be anywhere on PNF 404. I've got to find Alpha and Brittany. I only hope they survived. Move. Well, it, like any other video game, doesn't use a control stick. Oh, whoa. We're getting hints already? Okay. You can hide them by going to more and other settings and hit display off. Plus to open options. Yeah, the options menu is so different. Okay. Other settings. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, the gyro controls. I'm gonna keep gyro off because I'm using a pro controller. Hint display is off. I don't need no darn hints. Also badges! I'm so excited for the collectibles! Yay! Oh my gosh, wait, there's ranks? Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so excited 100% this game. Okay. Also, wait. Okay. I forgot that I don't have the whistle yet. Huh? What in the... You have to turn on gyro controls to get Wii Remote-like controls. I remember doing the President Hawkatate phrase so well, but when I do it now, I sound like a grandma. Or grandpa. Otherwise, the pointer is tied to moving. It is not good. Oh, okay. So, I should probably turn on... Switch to Joy-Con. I would switch to Joy-Cons, but the thing is, I have... One of my Joy-Cons is broken, and the control stick doesn't work. Pro Controller works so well with pointer controls. So, when I get the whistle, I'll try, and if not, then I'll turn on gyro controls, which I keep on reading as Euro controls. Like, the food Euro. The President should have been playable, I agree. I seem to have wandered into a strange neighborhood. They also should have added a new Pikmin type, or at least purples and whites in, like, a story mode. Maybe they'll be in the side story. Why are they coming closer? Here we go. So, oh, you're right. It is tied to control. Oops, that was the wrong button. So whistle. Yeah, I'm surrounded. Okay, this is where we just, okay, so it's weird to me using that. I think I will try to check the gyro controls. Also, welcome to the stream, Clay Kennedy. Hello, is it okay if I tell you how to do a cool glitch? Oh, sure. Do plant eating time? Yes. I had a Euro when I went back home. Oh, wow. What timing? They don't appear hostile, so let me get this straight. I can round up these creatures by pointing at them and pressing B and throwing them with A. Okie dokie. Yes, I know how to play a Pikmin game. Now, okay, so that is weird. That's really weird. Okay. Sorry for the noises. I'm gonna move my chair back so that I can use the gyro controls. And let me enable that. Yes. Cursor control. Okay. I don't know what any of that junk means. Okay. Oh! Okay. Alright, this is interesting. So I'm moving my controller, and it's like motion controls. Okay, this is gonna be wacky to get used to. Also, I wish that I could, like, change the controller, because I'm used to the Wii U gamepad controls. I heard that it's plant eating time. Whistle will scare them off. Poor naive Charlie. Yeah. I might just have to suck it up and get new Joy-Cons before I play Pikmin 3 Deluxe, before it actually releases, because this is weird. Also, I don't like using B for the whistle. Ugh. Okay, so finally I can move the camera, that's good. ZL, so that's what they did with ZL? Okay. Wait, why isn't it letting me do that? ZL's okay. Never mind. Yeah, the controls are kinda wonky. Also, sorry if you guys can hear the button presses. Normally, I hold my controller underneath the table, so when I go live, you guys don't hear the button pressing. But since I'm using gyro controls, I can't have my controller, like, underneath the table. These guys sure are dedicated. You have a family. Also, I want to do a speed paint of this area because it's so pretty. I wish you could travel down the river. There is a special data file in Alf's area that you will need. Ooh, okay. So that's a glitch. So we have to wait till we get Alf. Okay. I keep on pressing the wrong button to whistle. Okay, yeah, these controls. Ugh, I'm so used to the Wii U gamepad. Man, the speed paint thing sounds great. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Exploration. I forgot how, like, short it is when you control as Charlie. Alright, so let's do that glitch. To be honest, I prefer it, although it would have been solved if the pointer was tied to their stick. Yeah! Also, is the Joy-Con problem drift? Kinda. So I was just sitting and I was animating and I had my Switch on my table and I was watching YouTube as I was animating, and then my dog walked over and pulled the cord, making the Switch fall on the ground, and it and it broke the blue Joy-Con, so now the stick doesn't work. I cannot walk left anymore, and it also has drift. So it's pretty unusable. So that's the problem with my Joy-Con. It's a miracle. I'm alive and somehow unharmed. Elf. Ooh, the water in this game. Ah. Just as the SS Drake was about to land, we lost control and had to make an emergency escape. During the chaos, I was separated from my other 2 team members as well as the ship itself. As the ship's engineer, it's up to me, Alf, to find both the SS Drake and my crew members. Alright. Oh, okay. The graphics are improved. I couldn't really tell in the trailer because the Wii U graphics looked good already. But yeah, the graphics have improved. Nintendo fixes Joy-Con drift for free and even pays for shipping. It might work for your case. I'll have to look into that. Depending on how long it takes. What was that? A lot of exposition to say to yourself, Alf. I know, right? It's like he's vlogging. Hey everybody, and welcome to Alf's epic YouTube channel. Today we're doing an unboxing. It appears that the specimen I just spotted has company. And what's that stuck in that branch? Alright. Okay, lock on. Okay. There we go. Looks like a little tiny cherry tomato. I got mine done pre-COVID, so it might be different. Might be. Where do I? Because I heard that Nintendo is now claiming that the Joy-Con drift doesn't exist. I don't know. Where do I go to get mine fixed? Mine don't have drift, but I don't know. Nintendo's website, I'm guessing. I was hoping that it was fruit, but it doesn't appear to be edible at all. Nevertheless, the red fellow seemed quite pleased now that it's free. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be looking for those 2 missing. I totally forgot that my friends existed. Okay, look around with R. Alright. Okay. I mean, I know that. Alright. Now I have to wait for you guys to build the bridge so I can get the Wii U gamepad. I mean the co-pad. I can send the link. That would be good. However, I do have links disabled. So, if you could maybe, Ethan Draws is our moderator. If you could message him with a link so he posts it, then the bot won't like get mad and be like, no links. Unboxing Brittany's pack of juice and drinking all of it gone wrong. My co-pad! Thank goodness I found it. I can use it to locate the SS Drake. It's weird though without the Wii U gamepad, man. Alright, by the way, where's that glitch that you were saying before? Okay, I have to get used to controls. I keep on thinking that the back buttons, the ZR is the whistle button because that's like what it was on the Wii U gamepad. I have to get used to it being B. Okay, so you guys just build that. Just build it, build it, build it. There's the links. It is in a cave past the cardboard box. Okay. Waiting time. And now I'm gonna make sure to whistle these guys before they start walking back. B. Oh, I keep on not pressing B. No, don't run! No! I wanted to whistle you guys before you guys ran all the way there. Wonderful! The bridge is complete. Now to get my Wii U gamepad. I was surprised they didn't release a special version of the Wii U gamepad that looked like the pads in the game. Great! It still works! Of course, it's nothing less from Copite Engineering. And so, I'm guessing this works with touch controls too when you use the Switch gamepad. I'll check my surroundings by scrolling through the copad screen. Okay. Oh, they added zooming in. I think they added zooming in. I just don't recall. I might be forgetting it. Alright. Interesting, it shows a lot more of the map than on the Wii U, because on the Wii U, everything was black and gray, so you couldn't see the rest of the land until you walked in it. Interesting that they changed it. You want to be in the charge animation while collecting, so just before you reach the file, press X, and then I will explain the rest. Okay, so how do I do the charge animation, for this? Aha, the SS drink isn't that far from here. Maybe the other two crew members are there as well. I best head in that direction. Alright. Now we can start exploring with the help of the copad. Use the radar to check the map and the camera to take photos. That seems more like you're talking to me. Oh, now I can take photos. Yay! Let's do minus. Wait. Oh, I have to select it. Hey, okay. Hey! Oh, that made the trees look very bad. Yay! So nice. Pikmin! So pretty! Oh, I got an achievement. Nice. So, press X to charge. Okay. Ah, I see. So they changed it for that. So, alright. Gotcha. So, oh wait, I don't want two of you guys. I don't want two of you guys carrying that, because I need you guys for other things. Also, by the way, if any music changes are there, the audio's turned down so it doesn't pick up the mic, so I won't be able to tell. So, yeah. They probably would if the Wii U was more successful. Yeah. The thing is popping out some sort of sprouts that look nothing like the creatures that I just saw. Also, these are white sheer grubs. The white ones are female and they cannot attack or do any damage. However, the purple ones are dangerous and they will eat your Pikmin. There's also flying sheer grubs as well, which only come in the male species to my knowledge, and those ones hurt your Pikmin too. I see. So this is how these little creatures propagate. How incredibly fascinating. Hey, the pluck nearby Pikmin sprouts Beta Cancel. Do you know where the secret cave drawing is in this area? You know, I saw a whole video about the cave drawings before, but I have actually never found the cave drawings in my playthrough. I never went after them because you don't get, like, it didn't do anything. So, that's why I never did it. But it also is interesting because that means that the Pikmin are smart enough and capable enough to do art. Alright, so, and then X. Okay. Alright, so that's the X. So, you want to be in the charge animation while collecting. So, like, holding it like this, and then just before you reach the file, you let go? Is that how it works? So, like this, right? So, like, I run towards it, and then I let go. Well, that's a cardboard box, but I was talking about the glitch. Can I tell a bit of an annoying story from being home? Sure! If you don't get it, I will share a Twitter link to show you what happens. Also, remember, you can walk while charging. Alrighty. Will do. Yeah, just tag me with the Twitter link on Twitter, and then I'll just show it on screen. Screaming! No, stream. Alright, gonna pluck all these Pikmin. Got 21. You actually only need 20, but you can get one extra Pikmin. This is kind of a staple because you can also do that in Pikmin 1. You can get 25 on the first day instead of just 20. The Pikmin seem to be getting smart each game. Imagine what they'll be able to do by Pikmin 4. Oh, Pikmin 4 when it comes in 2055. Okay, so that's the one. Alright. Don't collect it, my man. It looks like someone's left a data file here. Perhaps the copad will be able to read it. No, don't collect it. So that's not the one I'm guessing. The onion is like a nest for the Pikmin. It both gives birth to them and provides them with shelter. Yes. Excellent. The code pad can read the data file, so these creatures are called Pikmin? The information might come in handy later on. I'll save it in the code pad's exploration notes. So did I actually screw up? Or is there another data file? Because if I screwed up, then I'll just play the thing. Pikmin 4, they will probably just take over the world. I hope that we see more ruins of human places. I don't think Captain Charlie wrote this data file, so who did? Almar. Could there be other intelligent life forms on this planet? Wow, you're saying that straight to the Pikmin's faces? Rude. I mean, I would welcome our new I would welcome our new overlords. I would too. I would too. According to the radar, the Drake should be right through here. Yeah, I like the mini-map though. I do really... Oh, it's this one. Okay. So let me scroll up and make sure... When be in charge, animation while collecting. Just right before you reach a file, press X. Okay. I did it! I did it! I did it! Okay, I did the glitch. I did the glitch. Now what do I do? Is there any reason my message didn't show up on stream? If you're talking about the link, it's because I disabled link because, like, almost every stream, there'll just be a random account that will come and post, like, a virus link, and it's always a different account. So if you're talking about posting the link and having the DM Ethan, that's why. But if you're talking about another message, I don't know why. Now press minus to open the menu. And open the exploration, and click on controls. And then pick plucking Pikmin. And then exit by pressing minus. Okay, I did it. Now what? Well, I mean the story. Oh, it didn't show up? I'm not sure why that would happen. I'm sorry that didn't show up. Alrighty, so now what do I do? I don't want to move because I don't want to screw up the glitch. Huh? Oh, did it not work? Did it not work? Was something dramatic supposed to happen? Oh no. Wow, those are massive, but they don't look edible. Because, Copites are not vegetarians, they only eat fruit. That's odd, I don't see anything about being removed here. I'm really sorry about it. Please feel more than welcome to resend it. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. I was reading the other message and combining it. Yeah, definitely resend it. I'm sorry that happened. I will tag you in a second. Alright, it failed. Oh no. Well, at least we tried. Sorry it failed. I'll just show it on screen, then. Who built this wall here? More signs of intelligent life? You're so rude. Can you just, like, think for a second that maybe the Pikmin are, you know, intelligent and maybe actually built the wall? I mean, I don't know who else would have built the wall. My crew could learn a lot from this kind of teamwork. I hope the Drake is okay. And the Pikmin just are like, nope, we're not gonna go with you. Also, keep in mind, there's going to be an Animal Crossing sound effect that's for an Easter egg coming up. There it is, the SS Drake! The Copat isn't picking up any signs of life in the immediate area. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, his eyes. Incoming transmission! Who could it be? Also, if they built that wall, why would they knock it down? I don't know, because they'll listen to their teacher, or the captain rather. There we go. Okay, after this phone call, I'll show the thing on stream. Alf, it's me, Brittany. Do you copy? Thank goodness. You're with the SS Drake, right? I made it through the landing in one piece. The thing is, I'm trapped somewhere. And I'm freeze. I could have sworn though in the Wii U version there was like static or whatever. Oh no, we got cut off! I wonder how far away Brittany is. But at the very least, I'm thankful that she appears to be safe and sound. What's that strange sound? The sun is setting, which could mean that nocturnal predators are trying to wake up. Add night mode, Nintendo, you cowards! Add night mode, please! I should probably get off the planet's surface for now. Alright, so when he put away the coat pad and took it out, there was an Animal Crossing sound effect that played. And I always find that as being a very cool Easter egg. I'm sorry that you're having issues with the story. I'm so sorry about that. If it's too long, you might want to send it in parts, and oh my gosh, the sky is gorgeous. Oh, Pikmin makes me so happy. Most of the supplies we brought with us from Kopai were destroyed in the crash landing. So we now only have 3 days worth of Gatorade. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to find some local food. Day 1. Also, something to note is the more captains you have, the more juice they eat up. New Horizons, that's funny. Review the replay. Oh yeah, replay is fun. Replay is, can we do, let's do max speed. Replay is always fun, to see. I think that is something that's very cool. So, now that we're on this screen, I'm gonna go check up the Twitter post. Did it show up this time? I did not. I'm sorry. Maybe send it in parts, the story, and maybe, like, add one extra character so Twitter doesn't think, or, Twitch doesn't think that you're spamming. I'm so sorry about these issues. I'm not sure why they're occurring. Also, I will get the Twitter post up now. Just give me one moment. I'll just play this replay while I'm talking so that you guys actually have something to look at while I'm getting the Twitter post and setting that up. Okay. Oh, so you actually got the glitch yourself. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to switch to the nope, that's the wrong thing. Give me a moment. Oh, that happened. It'll be back in a minute, guys, don't worry. Display capture. Add source. Okay. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall, everyone, but here you go. Let's watch it. Let me start it over. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Alrighty. Oh, they disappeared. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's interesting. That's really weird. Wow, thanks for sharing that glitch with us. That's super duper cool. Thank you for that. That was very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna just play this again while I read chat so that you guys have something to look at. I love how you added one extra word and that's what you chose. So I was watching Stephen Mal. Oh, you watched Stephen Mal too. And Mom was in the room, and right after Mal spoke, Mom says, "Why doesn't he let her speak?" And that devolved into a long thing of me trying to say they're a loving couple. He's not forcing her to do this. She liked doing this. The whole thing with the Little Red Riding Hood was a mix of a joke because he was being stupid, and this isn't some Gamergate thing. And it took me saying Mal's her own channel for her to back off, but when I said how much it hurt that she started attacking the people I watched for no reason, she apologized. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love Steven Vlog. I love them. They're my favorite YouTubers, along with Masay and Cher Conroy. And yeah, they're a loving couple. They've been married for a long time. And yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Steven and Mel are nice people, and she has her own channel, and they work on Steven Plays together, so, and Steven Vlog, so I don't know why she just doesn't understand. Sorry about that. But, without further ado, we're gonna go on with the demo. I apologize that happened with you. We're shipwrecked on this planet. Some creatures called Pikmin help you find the SS Drake, but our cosmic drive key is nowhere to be found. Won't be going anywhere without that. Luckily, I made contact with Brittany and we'll set out to find her tomorrow. When I took off in the ship, the Onion took flight as well. Odd, but amazing. I love how, after each day of all the Pikmin games, whoever you're playing as will always write a note who's like a little letter at the end of every day. And also, it changes depending on what you've done. And so, like, if you spend a day not doing any story stuff and, like, you lost a bunch of Pikmin, then in the letter, in his diary, they will actually write, today I lost so many Pikmin, and they'll be sad about it. And it's super duper cool. In Pikmin 2, that's the most different letters you can get because you can play the game for as long as you want. I've tracked down, did Louis do that? I don't believe so. I think it was just Olimar, and then in this game it can range from the 3 different captains. I do know that Louis' grandmother can write him in Pikmin 2, though. I tracked down Brittany's signal. Right now, finding her is my highest priority. However, I'm also very concerned that our cosmic drive key is now missing. If I don't find that, the Drake won't be able to fly fast enough to get us back to Kopai. It would be very, very bad. Alright, so we could actually, if we really wanted to, we could go back to the earlier day. So if you don't like what happened and you want to reset, you can do that. And then also, if we really wanted to, we could fly to the other area and go back, but there's no reason to do it. There's nothing to do at this point in time because we need rock Pikmin. So yeah. So talk. I still can't shake this awful feeling that there was something more to our crash than we know. Welcome to Alf's YouTube channel, everyone. Today I'm vlogging. Today I crash landed on this planet. It felt almost as if some power from the planet's surface was manipulating our ship. I want to know what the heck that is. Please let them explain that in Pikmin 4. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna go land and try to save Brittany. Dang, I had to take Vinny out for a walk. I missed so much. So many jokes I won't get. Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't think you missed anything. We showed off a glitch. That was interesting. Also, look, they added more cherry blossoms falling. That's a nice touch. And we beat the first day. So now I'm, like, the first tutorial day. That Omi Buzu thing, probably. Yeah, probably. Brittany should be around here. Something is flashing my map. Maybe it's her. I'm running out of sunsets, so I hope I find her before it's too late. Alright, now this is the first day with actual time. Every day is 13 minutes long. Looks like the Onion has followed me here. So where are the Pikmin? Oh my gosh. Okay, I know that this is a tutorial, but come on. By the way, there is a glitch where you can, like, make the Pikmin numbers glitch and stuff on the Onion. I've seen videos of it. But you okay, little Pikmin? He was stuck. I love the hotline email Pikmin 2. Me too! Oh, that's right. The data file I found explained all this. The Onion is the Pikmin's nest. Yes, I got it. I'm going to install an application on the Kopai that lets me check the Pikmin status remotely. On today's YouTube video and on Alf's channel, we're going to be unlocking a mobile app. Hashtag not sponsored. Hey, I did the thing again. Okay, let's see if that actually did anything. Also, checking the Kopats actually freezes time. That's good to know. No, it didn't do the glitch again, even though I did that. But yeah. Alright. Okay, so Z-targeting is a nice thing. I always say Z-targeting because of Zelda. So we're gonna have 1, 2, and then the rest are just going to be doing that for right now. Let me look around. Alright, so I'm gonna take a few little dudes. Well, I'm gonna get this first. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a few little dudes over here. By the way, if I go fast, it's because I played Pikmin 3 so many times. So I love multitasking in Pikmin. That's my favorite thing about Pikmin. And that's what really draws me in. Pikmin eating is back. Also, you're a really good streamer. Loving this. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just got back into Twitch streaming after starting daily uploads on my YouTube channel. And I go live every Saturday for a gaming stream, every Tuesday for Tea Time Tuesday, which is a drawing live stream. Right now I'm doing Picktober for that. And today I'm doing a special stream. I normally don't go live on Sunday, but I'm doing a live demo Sunday because I wanted to. Raid Shadow Legends now available for free on Copads. Yeah, not sponsored. Okay, so something they changed in Pikmin 3 that is good is Nectar has a certain amount of Pikmin that can drink from it, unlike Pikmin 2 and 1, where it's like one Pikmin can drink up the whole Nectar, and it's important to swarm it with as many Pikmin. Also playing Super Mario Sunshine for the first time since I was young. Looking forward. Super Mario Sunshine is fun, and I'm playing it for the first time too. It's a lot harder than I thought it was after seeing so many Let's Plays. I barely touched Sunshine. I'm afraid of so many stories. I just finished Galaxy, and I'm just thinking to do my Luigi run. I would do Sunshine. It's hard, but I really love the world and the music. Okay, so basically, what he's explaining is if they go from leaf to bud to flower, and the more they evolve, the faster and more powerful they get. So flower is the most powerful, and it's very wise to have all your Pikmin get to flower. Especially if you're using like purple Pikmin, which are only available in mission mode, sadly, in Pikmin 3. Because purple Pikmin are very slow. And then whites are the fastest. Okay, I would like to get that. Yeah, boy! We got the butterfly! Sorry, butterfly. Also, I'm not gonna go pluck. I'm just gonna walk over here. Okay. So something to note is you can if you go in here, your Pikmin will hide. And that's something they added in this game. I don't really do it too much, but it's useful. Something to keep note in this game is in all Pikmin games, swarming is really good. However, in this game they added that Bulborbs, their weakness is their eyes. And that's something new that is in Pikmin 3. So, if you want to hit and stun Bulborbs, you want to throw the Pikmin at their eyes. I've been playing it and rather enjoying it so far. You can get a lot of Pikmin around the Nectar Drop too. Yes, that is true. But it sucks when one Pikmin just is so greedy and wants all of it, you know? Okay, so we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now we're going to move on, and we're going to get the Strawberry and Brittany, which is right over there. Can't believe they added these egg things here, making things pretty easier. Yeah, especially since I'm playing in hard mode. Probably, I'm excited to play ultra spicy mode, though. Purples and whites will probably be in side stories, hopefully. I hope. Rush said his bomb, yeah, that's what Chuck Connery says. Making us sore as it is red. Oh no, Brittany's just lying there. I hope I'm not too late. Sorry for giving Alf such a nerdy voice, but I don't know. That's how I imagine him talk. Pick up, Brittany! Pick up! Please still be alive! Alf? Sorry about that. I was just taking a little nap. So, you're close by? Why wasn't I moving, you ask? Well, you know me. I'm a pretty sound sleeper, even with all these creatures creeping around. I'm like that too. I sleep like a log. But never mind that. Listen, I discovered what looks like a piece of fruit. It's over there. But I'm kind of stuck here for the time being. Could you go and check it out for me? I'm really enjoying watching this played by someone who's experienced. I really didn't know what I was doing when I played the demo. You're doing super great. Oh, well, thank you. I played all the Pikmin games. I love them to bits. Pikmin is my favorite series after Zelda, so I'm very experienced. Your voice acting is really great too. Thank you. Chugga's Let's Plays have made me improve my gameplay. Yeah, I love Chugga. Been watching him for years. Yeah, really good Brittany. Thank you. Wow, it's even bigger than I thought it would be. If this giant thing really is fruit, then we've hit the jackpot. I like to analyze it at the Drake. How did I get it there? Oh, thank you so much for following, Clay Kennedy. Thank you so much. Glad to hear that you're enjoying the stream. Okay, now we got 3. I normally just do the minimum because there's no, unless I'm hurrying for the day, there's no real reason for me to mess around. Also, we are gonna get rock Pikmin now. Rock Pikmin are very interesting. I wonder if they're gonna make any other Pikmin types that are like, they're adding inanimate objects to it, you know? Also, oh, I didn't mean to get stuck. Well, I'm very experienced with Pikmin, guys. Okay, yeah, okay. These controls are really bothering me, so I apologize. Ah! Okay. Now I don't have as many Pikmin as I originally had. No Pikmin can die with this. I'm not sure if they can kill Pikmin at all, but I do know that in Pikmin 2 they can drown. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. It was nice. Thank you so much for coming. Did you see the Pikmin Discord? For the answer to Pikmin 3 Deluxe, they posted weird stuff. It seems like they were going insane from the last Pikmin news. Yeah, Pikcord. Yeah, I'm on the Pikcord, but I'm sadly a lurker because I'm in so many servers. The Let's Play curse. Yes, and like what Ethan said, good luck with the uni work. Oh, the Drake is sending us a message. Analyzing. Oh, yes! This is my favorite part. The fruit looks so good. And in this HD remake, ooh. And hey, no lag. Because on the Wii U, it really lagged when the juice was falling. Oh, I meant subreddit. Oh, I'm not on the subreddit. Oh, this enemy isn't the same thing as Pikmin 2. It's a completely different enemy. Oh. Large quantities of Pikmin you detected. This is a seed-bearing fruit, making cultivation on Kopai possible. Juice from this fruit is safe for consumption by crew members. Kind of sounded like Flood. Master Mario. I'll add a fruit file to the Copad, where we can store the results of our analysis. Man, I can't talk today. Honestly, these models look so good. Yeah! The graphics are improved. It was hard to tell in the trailer, but it is improved. But since I don't know much about plants, I'll ask Brittany to write the reports. She is a botanist after all. Make sure to subscribe to Brittany's YouTube channel. Retrieve a fruit in story mode. Very easy achievements they're giving me. I wouldn't really consider these achievements. Whatever. Rock Pikmin. Are these creatures Pikmin 2? They're giving me a funny look. No, this is Pikmin 3. But yeah, what I was saying before, these are rock Pikmin, so I really am looking forward to, the controls are really weird. Okay, controls. There we go. I wonder if they're gonna make Pikmin out of any other materials? I mean, dirt Pikmin would be kind of weird, but you know what I mean? So, their onion was trapped inside that crystal? Since I have 2 types of Pikmin now, I can select the ones I want with L and R. Alrighty. And when I want to split them up, why, yeah. Controls. Oh, I forgot that falls. Okay. Oh, dude, help your friend. No, don't put him away in the onion. Also, don't put any onion, like, there's no reason to come back here, but please pluck your rock Pikmin before tomorrow, because I won't spoil, but something happens at the end of this day, and it would be really sucky for you to have to walk all the way back here. So raising your Pikmin up is a good idea, but having to walk all the way back here is not, so pluck them. Yes, that's just explaining how onions works. So basically, what you want to do is, if you want rock Pikmin, make sure that the majority of the Pikmin carrying it are the Pikmin you want. So if there is a giant enemy that gives you a lot of Pikmin and you want to give that to, let's say, the reds, make sure that the Pikmin that are carrying it are rock Pikmin. Or red Pikmin, I mean. Okay, that was weird. They all stopped there. So, and if you're like, but I don't have all reds, it's fine. You can mix them. So, like, if you have 5 rock Pikmin carrying it and 7 reds carrying it, then, like, it would go to the reds, the majority votes. So, yeah. Also, look how many Pikmin we have on the field. 69. Nice. Hey, the rock Pikmin need rest after being eaten. They should go back in the onion. They still have more labor to do. Mash, 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 mash. Mash the button. Button. Yee. Okay, time to get all that nectar up. By the way, all Pikmin can grab onto things. Rock Pikmin cannot because of their tiny little arms. So keep that in mind when using them in battle. Yeah, they stopped for some reason. Hope they fix that in the final version. Me too. Sent some examples of Insanity Pikmin subreddit pre-Pikmin 3 Deluxe announcement. Alright, so I'll check that in a minute. Phew, I can't tell you how happy I am to get out of this place. I'm sick of sleeping outside, and I'm super hungry. What's with your entourage there? What's that you say? They're called Pikmin? They're cute. But we don't have time for cuteness right now. Look over there, Alfie. We always have time for cuteness. Imagine if you step on the glass to take damage. How unrealistic. Ouch. Let's work together and nab that huge piece of fruit. Okay, so this is where it comes in that you can throw captains. You could do this in Pikmin 2 as well, with Almar and Louie. But in this game, you get 3. Spoiler alert! I'll take it from here. Press Y to select me if you're so kind. And yes, so multitasking is great, and especially when you have 3 captains. Okay? I'd like to play as Brittany, so I'm gonna have her do that. Okay, data file. Okay, now here we go, finally. They're adding it, good. So the Go Here feature is very helpful, so I'm gonna show that off right now if I grab Alf. Okay, so we're gonna switch to... Where's the Go Here feature? Is it here? A. Okay, so how do I... Wait. No. I'm forgetting the controls already. Wrong thing! Let me actually read the controls for a second. How do I switch between captains? How do I do that again? Oh my goodness. I am messing up. Mine. Why? Okay, no. Can we switch? Thank you! And now... Alright, so we're gonna tell Alfie, to go back to the onion and pluck the Pikmin. And then... There we go! I'm learning the controls again. Man, so the thing is... It's so weird not having the gamepad. I have to say, I really do prefer the gamepad. I really will say that. So, anyway. So these little guys will throw up a rock and it can squash your Pikmin, but rock Pikmin cannot get squashed. So they're very helpful to use. Also, there's no reason to grab these crystals. Okay, they froze for a second. I really enjoyed how the switching worked in the demo. I thought the switching was a bit hard, took some time to get used to. I think it's plus. Oh, never mind. It's totally okay, you're doing great. Thank you. I am going to use you guys. And I'll just keep some Pikmin on me. 3, 4, 5. Let me get this before I forget. And let's see anything up here. Ah, fruit. So 1, 2, 3. And then you guys are gonna do that. Oh, dude, help your friend, lazy. So, oh, okay. No, you guys come here. Now then, you guys are gonna go help with over here and get these. Rock Pikmin, why are you doing nothing? Child, help them. Help them, my child. Yeah, the gamepad was great, super appreciated. Yeah, the gamepad really worked with Pikmin 3. I will say that. Okay, so we're just gonna let these guys build the bridge, and then after they're done with the bridge, then we can continue. Why are you guys freezing like that? The rock Pikmin just freeze. I called you, I whistled you guys. I mean, fine. Alright, so we're gonna wanna make sure these guys don't just stand there. Rock Pikmin, no! Come on. Come on, children. My children, please. Alright, so now the bridge is gonna be completed. We got all the Pikmin with us. I don't want to leave any Pikmin behind, especially on the first real day. Come on. Thank you very much. And now we can go over here. So while they're doing that, let me check the map. Let's see how our Pikmin are doing. I think everyone is coming back. I guess I don't have any as much oh, the rock Pikmin. He's gonna have to go get him. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, so you, sir, are gonna go back in the cave and go get the rock Pikmin before I forget. That would be really bad if I forget. Okay, so you're gonna go over there. And then... Okay, controls. Gotta get used to controls. I was like, where's all my rock Pikmin? Oh, I forgot. Sometimes it's very slippery. Yeah, it is. If Pikmin are freezing in place to demo, I expect my fruit to be dropped in the water and I can't get it. Maybe it's on purpose, like the rock Pikmin are like, they turn into stone. I don't know, man. Probably just a glitch. Now, what could this be? The raider's picking something up. The raider's detecting a signal of some sort. Maybe it's a new type of food. Oh, very radioactive food. Let's go and look right away. Alrighty. Ooh, so these are Wollywalks. They're called Wally Hops in the PAL region versions of the game. And they are very dangerous because they can squash your Pikmin. So using rock Pikmin is very, you want to do that. And having large squads and fighting them is not a good idea. You are just going to do it that red Pikmin because I don't want to have more rock Pikmin being made because then Alpha is going to have more rock Pikmin to do. Now these, as you can see, they're red blowpops and they spit out fire. There's also blue versions which spit out water. So make sure to fight these only with red Pikmin, but be careful because they can be thrown in the water. That would be really bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, these used to be having 7 Pikmin carry them, but now they changed it to 5. Turn to stone. Great work, thanks! First time I played the demo, I called the other captain from across the gap with a bridge already built. He decided to walk forward instead of using the bridge, killing 60 Pikmin. No! Rest in peace. Well, not dangerous anymore. You're really good at taking your time. I just read through the whole thing. Oh, well, thank you. It will be sundown before long. Alf, didn't you mention that nocturnal predators will attack any stray Pikmin? So they added this in Pikmin 3, and this is very important because in the other 2 Pikmin games, they didn't add this, and you just had to guess and make sure they were close enough to the onion. So, yeah, so it's gonna be sunset, soon. So, I'm gonna get these Pikmin to carry this home. And I gotta make sure that no Pikmin are left behind because that would be really terrible. This is just showing that we can throw a captain to the other side to build that bridge, but it doesn't really matter because Alf it's too late in the day to start this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch captains. Alright, so I do have all Pikmin. I think Alpha's just gonna chill here. Let me make sure that there's no Pikmin left behind. No, all Pikmin are with me. Okay, good. So then... and also that 0 up on the corner shows how many Pikmin are on the field. So we should be good. And now we've reached 100 Pikmin. So after 100 Pikmin, all Pikmin will grow in the onion instead of releasing and being sprouts. It's important to always take out like 100 Pikmin so you don't have to worry about plucking. So yeah. Also, if you leave Pikmin in the ground, they will grow to a bud and then a flower. So if you want to leave them in the ground on purpose, you can do that. Just make sure you're going to come back and get them. And also, Pikmin in the ground cannot be killed. Can we get an F in the chat for Howie? Help. Okay, but did Steve die, though? No, Steve is alive forever. I hope everyone's doing great today. I wish you all an awesome day. Oh, thanks. Same to you. It's hard to tell which one is Steve sometimes. You too, Ethan. Man, you got so much positive energy. Positivity. Let me just... I'll just try to kill you before the sun is set. Let me... Oh, I don't want to lose any Pikmin today. Okay, we killed it. We killed it. Let's, get that guy. Okay, these creatures cannot kill anything. They're just, like, leaves. And you can kill them in one hit if you do this. So, there we go. And oh, wait, 10? Wait, really? Oh, shoot. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. I was gonna try and do the, whatchamacallit? Break the wall, but whatever. Also, just so you know, you don't have to be in the circle, at the end of the day. You can be anywhere on the map. Just, make sure all your squad is with you, or in the circle, or in the onion. So, yeah. Just, since this is a demo, and also I know so much about Pikmin, I'm trying to give as many pro tips, you know? So, yeah. Also, I was gonna be like, oh, we're not gonna play to the first boss, but the first boss is super easy. We might fight it tomorrow. So, we'll just play all the demo. Before I was like, I'm not gonna play all the demo, but I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Leafing the scared leaves is the best option. Nah, I say attack them. But I appreciate the pun. If you were a Pikmin, JP, you'd be Punmin. I know that's really bad, but that's the type of Pikmin you'd be. Also, I just realized something. Normally I drink tea when I go live. Today, I'm drinking orange juice. And I'm like, we're playing Pikmin, which is all about juice. How funny. Also, yes, as you can see, the onions fusions are 1. That is new to Pikmin 3. In previous Pikmin games, the onions would all be at your base, and they would be 3. And then you'd have to walk to each one to get your Pikmin out. Check your Discord for the weird memes. Oh, boy. The more time we spend watching the better. Well, thank you. I'll check the Discord in a bit. Is it my Zelda server, or is it Ethan's server? Good enough, Kai. You're getting better with your puns. Well, thank you. Let's analyze the other fruit too. Oh, it's so pretty. Just a face wrinkler is what it's called. I love the names too. They actually changed one of the names because it was very inappropriate. There was one. It was an avocado. And in the Japanese version of the game, it was called crocodile. I don't even think I should say it. But let's just say crocodile private part. I'm not even joking. So they actually finally changed it in this deluxe version of the game. It's family safe. It's in your DMs. Okay. Before we continue, I'll get that. Also, have you checked the Pikmin yet? I haven't. Oh, I should do that. Okay, let me get. Okay. Are you Dry Paper Hammer, bro? In DMs? Oh no. Oh, I see. Sorry. Oh, it's the Pikmin hut. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're gonna, I'll show you guys. So. Looks like Sonic's gonna pull the plug. And then, there's actually a Twitter account called Pikmin Hut, so that's perfect. And then, Red Pikmin just left the bank. He do be kind of looking financially stable, though. Well, with the release of Pikmin 3 Deluxe, yeah. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. R/Pikmin has gone absolutely feral. I really is what Pikmin need plants. Yup. What's a plant and ant? So plant. No one out Pikmin's. That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Oh, that's great. Oh, wait until the boss battle. Wait until the boss battle because Brittany has something to say about it. Okay, I will wait. I love r/Pikmin memes. Me too. Actually, in the Pikmin server I'm in, they actually had it so it posts from the server, or the Reddit. Do we kind of look at financial stable though? I'll ration out the juice. No extra gulp for anyone. So now because we have two captains, it will take up a full thing of juice. Normally it would be Alpha only drinks half. So I believe so. Actually no, because on the first day he drinks one. So never mind. Forget what I'm saying. Good, we still have plenty of juice left. Alrighty. So we had a very productive day. We raised up to 85 red Pikmin and 36 rocks. That's pretty good. Alright, so these are the achievements. New Horizons, you spend a full day on a new world. That's an Animal Crossing reference. Bearing fruit. Oh, so you do get to see what your things are. Alright, cool. Shutter bug. And then what's this? It's the exploration notes. And then the rank, 18%. Nice. I like that they added that. Very, very cool. I know you take extra gold for yourself, Brittany. She does. Is that Animal Crossing reference? Yes, it is. That wasn't in the original. Back on board, we ran an analysis on the fruit we retrieved and found it suitable for copite consumption. Looks like there is plenty more where that came from. Reuniting with Brittany, finding this fruit. It's still early, but things seem to be taking a turn for the better. The next day, 1,000 Pikmin died. JK, this isn't JoJo. Nani? Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Exploration Day 3. I only know JoJo from the memes. We finally discovered edible matter. After close analysis, my conclusion is that the fruit juice is delicious. I've never tasted anything like that on Kopai. We need to continue our search. If there is more to be had, we should have it. Right. Let's focus all of our energy on finding more fruit with absolutely nothing else. Nothing else. We still need the cosmic drive key. We can't go home without that. Right. Let's focus all our energy on retrieving fruit and the key and absolutely nothing else. The captain? We still need to find the captain as well. Right, so we'll get the food, the key, and the captain. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? What's that Cindo coming from over there? Man, Charlie was forgotten. Let's have an F in the chat for Charlie. It's a mother flippin' JoJo reference. I'll never get into it. I don't know if I'll be able to get into it either. I'm sorry. I will give it a try. Because I know how much Ethan and like Pancake and a few of my friends like it, so I will give it a try. But I can't assure you guys I will like it. So apologies. I sincerely hope it's the captain. Let's hurry over there and find out. Good idea. He might be hogging all the fruit for himself. Wow. You guys hate him. So let's see what they have to say. The flora and fauna on this planet certainly are large. The oxygen concentration in the atmosphere here is triple that of Kopai. Some studies have linked high oxygen concentration with gigantism in living creatures. Wow! Good thing we have one of those Kopai's top scientists on our team. Does that mean if you remain deployed here, we'll become giants as well? No. Our spacesuits will regulate our oxygen concentration for us, so we're probably fine. I'm not sure what would happen if we took them off, though. Well, we do know what happened for the bad ending of Pikmin, the first game, if you don't collect all the fruit in time, which I don't want to spoil because I know a lot of people watching haven't played it. And I think that, honestly, it should be experienced first. Also, something I noticed with the days, they actually have names, like the Captain Signal. That's new. I did not see that before. Okay. I think I'm going to take out 60 reds. And maybe 70, actually. Should I take out 20 or 30 rock Pikmin? No, I'll take 30. Alright. Also, chat, any idea how to open a bottle without a bottle opener? Oh. You can't, if it's a certain type of bottle, like a beer bottle, you can use your hand if you wrap your hand in a towel. Also, look! Here is the gates with the white! What does that mean and why did they add it? That's new to Pikmin. Let me just say that. That never was in the Pikmin games. And look, that one has symbols too. What does that mean? Why did they add that? I mean, I'm not complaining, but why? That's just such an interesting detail to me. I'm sorry I'm obsessed with it. Break the bottle! No, the title says this before, they just weren't displayed like this. Ah, look at all the liquid. Ew. Okay, this is a challenging puzzle. We can't do this right now because we need yellows. And also we need 3 captains. So we can't do this right now. We will do that, well, not in this demo, but whenever I do a Let's Play of the Pikmin games, we'll tackle that. So that was kind of a waste of my time. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Alright, so we are going to throw Brittany over there. And we're going to throw all of our Pikmin over there. There's no reason not to. I shouldn't have brought this many Pikmin with me. This was a bad idea. Actually, wait, we don't need to throw all of them because we're going to build the bridge. No! I didn't mean No! I didn't mean to do that. No. Everyone come. Everyone save. Okay, everyone save. How do you disband Pikmin? I don't remember. That was an accident. I'm sorry. That was an accident. That was an accident. No. Rest in peace. They lived, though. I didn't lose any Pikmin. I haven't lost any Pikmin in this demo. I might lose some maybe in the boss battle, though. We'll see. Charge! There we go. And then you guys charge these eggs. Why are you freeze? Why do you look at me like that, man? Okay. So we have a little bit left. So when Alf comes over here, then he can get his Pikmin. So let's switch it to Alf, and now he can walk over. And this time I don't swarm the Pikmin in the water like a fool. Okay. So let's charge. You guys get the nectar. Good little Pikmin boys. And now here is where we're going to tackle the first boss. Now, something to keep note before we fight the boss. Bosses have a health bar, and if the day ends before you fight them, they will regenerate their health the next day. And just like any Pikmin, any corpse, if you leave the corpse without taking it to the onion, the next day it will be gone. And bosses give a lot of Pikmin from their corpses, so you need to pick them up. Oh, and so yeah, you can only get the lime in that side area, other fruit. Oh. Okay. You saved them and then it is their fault. The signal must be coming from there. I didn't mean to click on X. I'm still getting used to these controls. I'm starting to get a hang of it. Also, I don't know why I'm bringing Brittany here, but you know what? Why the heck not? Normally I prefer to play as Brittany still, so let's switch to Brittany. Alrighty. Now, Alf, there's absolutely no reason for you to be in this boss battle, but you know what? For the heck of it, you'll join us. Da da da. What? What's this data file doing all the way out here? Oh, is this the movie one? Ah, it's from Captain Olimar. My search. Wait, Olimar has a deep voice. It's like the bird. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do a good Olimar voice because I can't go deep. But my search for treasure continues with no luck. But I can't fly back home to Hakatate without procuring a few priceless artifacts. I'm sensing something valuable up ahead, but I'm also sensing danger. So if someone finds this data file, please send word to my son that I didn't make it. Well, the side stories say other way. Captain Olimar is another captain who's been through, and he's from Hakatate. Perfect voice. No, it wasn't. People from their planet go to such extremes to scavenge treasure. Maybe it's all the vegetables they eat that make them so treasure crazed. Well, sad to say, it looks like the Olimar met his end up ahead. We better be careful. First time playing this, I was so mad when I read that. I was like, what? Olimar died? I was so mad. Okay, battle time, guys. Okay, so this is the first boss. It's pretty easy to figure out what to do. You want to throw the rock Pikmin at its crystallized body, and then throw the red Pikmin on its meaty flesh. It sounds kind of gross when I say it that way, but you know what? Whatever. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I should have brought more rock Pikmin. Okay. Okay. Also, it can eat Pikmin from its mouth. Okay, so yes, I know it's soft on the inside. I've already said that. I know I could charge. You know what, charge? Why not? Okay, get all the Pikmin. Oh no, I can't. I haven't unlocked dodging yet, so I can't. Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh wait, is it already dead? Wait, it's already almost dead? Are you kidding me? Where is it coming? Yeah, where is it hiding? I don't want to lose my Pikmin, please. No. Okay. Oh my gosh, we defeated that. So easy. And this is hard mode? Are you kidding me? Alright. Well, we defeated it. That was very easy. Maybe it's because I played so much Pikmin. Yeah, our voiceover work was really good. Well, thanks, guys. If this is where that signal was coming from, then that means we still don't know where the captain is. Okay then, well, for now we'll just take this back to the Drake for analysis. This looks like it could be useful. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna give the body to the red Pikmin because I use red Pikmin more. And I know that when I play this for real, I'm gonna be able to, you know, catch up from where I last left off. So yeah. Now we're done with this area completely. I know that isn't there like, if I break the mushrooms, aren't there any more? No. Okay. Never mind. I thought that if I break the mushrooms, I'll get another thingy. But whatever. So yeah. Now we're done with the Garden of Hope completely for right now. So there's nothing to do more with the Garden of Hope until later in the game. So yeah. So for now, everyone's just bringing everything back. I think that's it for now. We could end the day early, but I don't really want to do that because the demo ends after this day. Oh, can I do anything over here? No, I didn't. No, okay, I can't throw the captain up here. Yeah, there's nothing we can do now. They do be kind of scary things though. I beat it in half the time, but real quick. Wow. Yeah, we can't do anything over there. So yeah, until you get yellow Pikmin, you can't do anything in the Garden of Hope. This is when you would normally unlock another area, but since this is the end of the demo, we can't do anything here. Like, we don't have we don't have blue Pikmin, so we can't go under there. I want to get this little... No, don't you dare drown. I want to get the butterfly. Well, interruption time. I opened the bottle. I flippin' did it. Nice. Go get the lime in the side area first. It can be get with 2 captains, but they can't carry it back because of the electric gate though. Analyzing recovered item. An ancient communication device used on this planet. It contains technology unknown to Kopai and is emitting a signal even now. No, you can't. Oh. You can go to this and try to with the demo ending, I believe. Oh, that is true. We could go back with the rock Pikmin. I'll have Alf take a look at this tonight to see if we have any use for it. He might have a few ideas with his engineer's expertise. Okay. Well, I guess... So, if I could get this, though, that'd be kind of nice. Well, I'd like to get the butterfly. If it will land! No! Okay, you know what? Fine. Come here. You live today, butterfly. You live today. I'm wasting time, so... Fine. There's another butterfly. Hello, everyone. Hello. Rock Pikmin, you get this. Rock Pikmin, you... Ooh! Let's get that. Yeah, boy! Nice. I will say, though, when I get the game, though, I'm gonna be playing through Ultra Spicy mode. And not hard mode. Now you come with me. Okay. So let's try doing the balancing thing. It's before the electric gate. Okay. But it requires a really hard glitch. Kai spends a minute trying to kill a butterfly. This is why I watch your videos. Alright, well, because look, there's the electric gate. We will try. We will try. I just hope I don't kill the Pikmins. Okay. That was lame. Come on. I used the word lame, too. Okay, so we're gonna have to balance these boys. I don't really normally use, we'll just use all the rocks, sure. And now... Wait. Oh! That's what you meant by the line. Oh, I see. I should probably get, reds then. No, not charge. Okay. Never mind, so... Okay, so let's try and get this. Come on, you guys can do it. Yeah, I can't do it, guys. You can't get the line. Well, wait, maybe I should try it from the other side then? I mean, we have nothing better to do with our time right now, so why not? Okay. And now we'll throw Brittany there. No. Come on. You can do it, guys. Come on, Pikmin. Come on, Pikmin, you can do it! No! Maybe, like, without logging on? No, stop locking on to things. Yeah, we can get it, guys. No, way the other side first. What? Then go to the other side. Oh, you're right. I'm dumb. Also, welcome to the stream, Mr. Tongwa. I hope to pronounce your name correctly. I'm playing through the Pikmin demo, and yeah, we just defeated our first boss. And I'm failing at a simple puzzle. Come on, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. We can do it before the day's done. I can finish this simple puzzle, come on. Okay. Alright, you're right, we can get the lime. I was just failing at the puzzle. Thank you for telling me that, JP. Saves me a lot of time. I can't wait for the game. I can't wait either! I know! I'm so excited! So happy that more people are getting into Pikmin. We did in this small demo, we did a lot. If the demo doesn't, like, kick me out and lets me go back into story mode, we can go back in the distant tundra and do the rock Pikmin stuff. Okay, so all we have... Oh, that butterfly still bothers me that I wasn't able to get it. I've always been in the Pikmin. Yes! I've always been in the Pikmin 2! Pikmin 2 is my fave. Nice! That used to be my fave until I played Pikmin 3 a bajillion times. So now Pikmin 3 is my favorite. I'm very excited. It's awesome. Let's see if we can get any more pellet posies. No, oh, yes! One more. I'll do the rock Pikmin. I don't know if I'll play with this file, though, when the game comes out, because I really want to play the Ultra Spicy Spray. That just seems so fun. Okay. Yeah, these little guys can get that. Already bought it! Nice! I gotta pre-order it. I gotta pre-order it from Amazon so I can get a physical copy, because I'm someone who loves physical copies. Although I don't have a physical copy of Pikmin 1, which bothers me for some reason, because I bought it on the Wii U Virtual Console instead. Oh, kill the butterfly! Yes! We got it. Rest in peace, butterfly. You're mine now. I've been with it since new play control on the Wii. Yeah, same. I did the Pikmin 2 on Wii. If you drop it on your wish list, I'd be happy to care for this. No, you do so much, man. Man. But what got me into Pikmin was watching Joe Conroy, and then I got Pikmin 2 because I could never find a copy of Pikmin 1, so I skipped to 2, even though I watched Let's Plays of both of them. And then I got Pikmin 3, and then Pikmin, the first one, on Wii U Virtual Console, and then Hey Pikmin, and now this one. Another Choga OG. Yes! Yes! I've been with Masay since her first, her second Let's Play of Majora's Mask. And then I was reading the comments, and someone said, this is like the female, Emile, which I read as Emily at the time, sorry about that, Chugga. And then I've been watching Chugga ever since, and then slowly but surely I found the Runaway Guys, which I've watched all of their Let's Plays, and then Steven Plays and Masay. Poor college student can't afford it, so I'll have to wait a bit. Aw, oh, no worries. Wait, I was like, hee. Yes, Brittany goes, hee. Speaking of which, I actually did a speed paint of Masay and Ella, and a funny moment from Masay's Ocarina of Time stream that I animated is coming out, I believe it's this Thursday. I believe it's releasing on my YouTube channel this Thursday. I could be wrong, but I think. And if it's not this Thursday, then it's next Thursday for sure. And then I also did an animated moment of the Runaway Guys, which is the most popular animation on my channel, which, I mean, that's crazy cool. My art has improved greatly since then, but super cool. Super hyped that happened. Ethan comments himself with meal. Ethan, buy him some more stuff for you too, man. Yeah, treat yourself. I might have a bias for Pikmin 2, I don't know. Yeah, that's understandable. Louie's cool. He is. He's a very complex character, especially at the end of Pikmin 2, which I won't spoil for Like Ethan here, who hasn't played Pikmin 2 yet. Hee new fruit, yes! Fire-breathing beast. Yeah, that animation's really great, and it keeps on getting better and better. Oh, thank you. The juice in this game looks good. You know what? I'm gonna take a sip of my orange juice. The marketing is working. This game should have been sponsored by like Dole or something. Zest Bomb. I still think your George drawing is the best thing, but I'm biased. It only made me cry. Oh. Okay, real talk. I want to say I really thank you for commissioning me. I was honored to draw your little kitty, and my heart truly goes out to you because I'm someone who's had pets all my life, and I've lost pets before. So it was an honor, and my heart goes out with you during this time. I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm really happy that you enjoyed it and your family enjoyed it, and I'm happy that it means so much. So thank you. Also, thank you for following Mr. Tonghua. Thank you. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna drop a file. Awesome, see more Pikmin fans. Aw, thank you. Yeah, October is like Pikmin month on my channel. I've been doing a lot of Pikmin stuff. Dual sponsor would be too out of question with the product placement Pikmin do. Yeah, exactly. Knowing this is waiting at the end of the day makes it all worth it. Only I didn't have to share it with the others. This is my first pet death, but honestly, we all love it. Thank you for getting it framed or a canvas. Oh, that means a lot. The first pet passing it's always the hardest, but I will say though, with time, it does get better. At first, it's very difficult, but with time and day by day, it marginally gets better. Speaking of commissions, I can't wait to get my next one. It's a very special one. Oh, thank you. I wish you and your family the best, man. Yeah, same to you. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. So we have 7 days worth of fruit juice. Woo! We did very, very, very good today. We have not lost any Pikmin during this playthrough. Also, we got more achievements. This is the one that Animal Luck 10 Piclopedia entries. On the armor. Ooh, nice. We will check the Piclopedia next. I'm excited to check that. We recovered the communication device that was inside the armored Modad. According to Alf, this device contains parts that may expand the Drake's communications range. I've never seen him so excited. I'm more than happy to write today's report while Alf examines the device. Sometimes he can be so diligent. One of my favorite things was his purr. Mind if you show it off on stream? Oh, sure, of course. I'll never hear anything like that again. Aw. Yeah, sure, of course. I can show the commission on stream too since we're talking about it, if you want. You can now fight the armored Modad and defeat bosses missions. Yay! You can defeat all the bosses however many times you want in the missions mode, but in story mode, once you defeat them, they are gone. This concludes the demo. Demo save date can be imported into the full version if you like to continue your progress. As a reward for defeating the armored Modad, some extra missions and ultra spice difficulty will be unlocked in the full version. Oh, so this is how it looks? Very cool. We're gonna go to the title screen and we're not gonna end it off yet. There's a few more things I want to show off. I want to show off Piclopedia, and I want to see if I can go back to the Distant Tundra. And I also want to show off the mission mode. Amazing work, Kai. You beat it. You did great. Thank you. Now you can fight it and fight bosses, but you can't in the demo. Yeah. We're gonna do mission, but before we do, I want to show the DM. So let me get that up. I'm going to turn off the audio from the game and turn on my desktop audio, as I want to make sure that I can get the purr. So let me do that, and yeah, And I'll also show the commission in a minute. Your kitty was very cute. Thank you for sharing that with us. That was very meaningful. Thank you for that. I'll get the commission up as well to show that. And yeah. So that was nice to see your kitty. He seemed like a good boy. And I hope that we can help you feel better during these times. Because like, I know that some people might be like, oh, you're doing live stream. Why aren't you just talking about the game? But no, sometimes it's important to be real, you know. So let me get up the drawing, because if this can help someone like you when you're going through these times, I'd like to do so. So here is the commission I did. The little dolphin kitty George. So rest in peace, little kitty. And God bless him. The good thing to know though is that he's not in pain anymore, and he's in heaven and full and not of pain. I don't know what you personally believe, but as a Christian, I believe that just like people who believe in God, all animals go to heaven, and just be assured that he's not in pain anymore, no matter what you believe in. So, yeah, just if we can help you feel better, then I'd love to do that. So, I'm gonna take off the drawing for now and turn on the game audio again. But yeah. So, thank you for coming to the stream, and I'm gonna go back to playing the game now, but I hope that we can help you during this time. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna go back to the story. Every animal goes to heaven except for mosquitoes. Bugs are a whole nother can of worms, literally. Find the captain. So let me see if it lets me play. Oh, you can see the voyage log. They added that. That's nice. That's brand new. Top 5 is something that's always been. Rankings, only in the full version. Okay. So does it let me go back in the demo? Wasp 2. Wasp don't get a it either. Mosquitoes suck, literally. Like I said, man, I get you Pikmin 3. Oh, dude, that is so sweet. Thank you. What about hornets? I got stung by a hornet or a wasp, and it was so painful. So painful. Also, wait, we can still play the demo? It was like the full version. You can't play anymore. Now it's like you can play. Okay, whatever. But yeah, hornets, wasp. Oh, I got stung in the middle of my palm of my hand, and it hurt so much. I literally like cried, and like, I'm not someone who swears ever, as you guys can know from my channel, because I like to have it, even though my channel's marked not for kids, because it's not aimed at children. It's PG-13. I don't swear on my channel just because I'm not a person who swears. But when I got stung, I sweared a lot because it hurt that much. It felt like someone shot my hand. It really hurt. But after like 2 or 3 days, I'm fine now. Insects really bug me a lot. Wait, I just noticed the Zelda text. I love Zelda games. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm a big Zelda fan. Legend of Zelda is my favorite series, and then Pikmin is my second favorite. What's your favorite Zelda game? Mine's Twilight Princess, and my second favorite is Skyward Sword. Painful. At least the pain is gone now. Yeah, it's gone. Brilliant, Alf. You expanded the Drake's receiver range. Oh, thanks. They don't call me the keen engineer for nothing. Nobody calls you that. I know. Burn! The origin of the signal is unclear. Wind Waker. Ooh, nice choice. Wind Waker's a great Zelda game. Maybe it's the captain. We should investigate this at once. Ooh, I just started Skyward Sword for the first time. Yes! Skyward Sword is such an underrated game. People complain about the controls, but the thing is, honestly, the controls are not that bad. I like the controls. And the story and the characters, and the music, you're in for a good treat. Alright, so that memo data we found was left behind by someone from the planet Hakate? Correct. I wonder how Hakatations would fare on this planet. They're vegetarians, you know. Vegetarians? Does that mean what I think it means? If you think it means that they don't eat meat, then yes. Hakate is well known for its pick carrots. I tried them once. They were kind of gross. You? Ate vegetables? I can hardly believe it. It was my duty as a botanist, but those carrots aren't really suited to the Kopite palate. Right, but if we ate vegetables, maybe we wouldn't have to travel 279,000 light years to get food. Oh, I love Twilight Princess too. Nice. He really received a burn. Legendary game. Ball and chain top tier. Oh, I love Skyward Sword. First Zelda game. Only problem is the backtracking. Yeah. A lot of Zelda games suffer from backtracking, but Skyward Sword is great. I would say it's a good first Zelda game. Let's see. Oh, so we can't. Interesting. So it's just like, no. Okay, it's like, no, you cannot do it. No. Alright, so I guess we're done with story mode. I wanted to check out the Piclopedia, though. Can we check out the Piclopedia from here? We can't. Well, whatever. We'll do mission mode. We'll do mission mode. I just went through the entirety of Wind Waker randomized without the boomerang. Oh no, that sounds difficult. So I love mission mode so much. You can't defeat bosses in this version. Battle enemies is only in the full version, but collect treasure is able. Now this is not all of the levels. There's so many more. There's like 30 or 20 levels at least. But we're gonna do the first one, the tropical forest. You can use reds and rock Pikmin. And this is the mode where I said that whites and purples are in. So yeah, I'm very disappointed though you can't do like mission mode or online. But oh well. You could have checked the Copad in story mode. Yeah, you can check Piclopedia. What I'll do is after I play this mission mode, then I'll go back to story mode and I'll just go to like another stage that we've previously been to, and I'll just check the Piclopedia. So let's go to the tropical forest. Alrighty. Okay, so I play this a lot, so I might go through this a little quickly. Okay. I didn't mean to put 4 on there, but oh well. Whatever. And then you guys will go working on that. Oh, the flip beetle. I really want to get the flip beetle, but oh well. The flip beetle just makes your Pikmin, it gives it nectar and pellets, but in this mission mode, it will just give you nectar. So, I mean, we could aim for it, but whatever. 1, 2, 3. It's very important to memorize how much, like, many Pikmin you need for things. That's very important if you want to, like, go through things quickly. And then we're going to do this. Okay. And now we're going to get the rock Pikmin. There's also rock Pikmin over there, which I will get. Okay, thank you. And then 6 is what that one needs. And then, yes, I know I'm going through this very quickly. And I'm also not reading chat because I just wanted to see how quick I can go. Because I did not 100% all mission mode, but I did a lot. Okay, I need to defeat that dude, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm just going to kill this dude. Okay, we're going to put you over there. Okay, we're going to just throw a couple over there. We're going to get you, and then the ones that are like fall leaves, though, do damage for the leaves. Just so you know. Oh, Pikmin over there. Okay, it's good to have a bunch of Pikmin with this. Oh, that's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we're just gonna... Okay, so you guys are gonna come here. We're gonna have all of you guys swarm here because I want to get the reds for the other thing. Oh, I could have taken the shortcut. Oh, whatever. That's gonna get... Ah! Okay. I should have taken the shortcut. I can't believe that. Ah! Oh well. Okay. We're gonna get all these Pikmins. Okay, so let's get this stuff before I forget. 1, 2, 3. I don't want the rocks to hold that. 1, 2, 3, 1. Not you! Dude! Dude! You're being a fool! You're red! You can't hit that! Come on! Aha! Got it. Okay, whatever. Is the thing completely done? I have to get these Pikmin anyway. Yes, it is! Okay, good. Alright, now we can defeat the Bulborb. Which, normally I like to hit it, but I think we're gonna rush for this. Okay. Yeah. Whoa, that's so much stuff! Okay. So first of all, we're gonna have some Pikmins on this. Pikmin. We're gonna just have to, a bunch of stuff. Make sure everyone gets a cherry. 1. Okay, I did not mean to have... Okay, let's just get all these. Okay. Alrighty. So, I need to get all the Pikmin once they're done. Those guys are doing that. I think I'm just gonna call any Pikmin that are trying to do stuff because I want them. Sorry if I'm not reading chat. I'm just trying to get everything done as quickly as possible. I need those Pikmin, so I'm gonna grab those. Okay, we got them. Okay, they're all getting that. There's a lot of Pikmin just doing nothing, so we're gonna get those. Except for the guy who's carrying the gold. He needs to do his business. Okay, so this will be reds only. I have a fair bit of reds on me. Okay. And now I'll get a few bit of these. Okay, and then... Okay, and now for this. 1, 2, 3, got a 1 there. 1, 2, 3. I meant 1, 2, 3 on the... No, the... Ah! Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Heck yeah, boy. Alright, now that's good. Now we gotta go defeat the little slimy thing. You know, the guy who has the tongue? I hope these Pikmin are... Okay, I want to hit him right in the face. No, don't... Okay, I don't think any Pikmin die. Okay, I think we're gonna platinum rank this. What the heck? Okay, I think we're gonna platinum rank this. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you can help. Are we gonna platinum rank this? Did I get everything? Did they remove the grapes in this stage, or is that a different stage? Wait a minute. Did we platinum rank this? Let's just double check. I think we platinum ranked this? Oh my gosh, I think we platinum ranked this, dude. Did we? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I have to be missing something. No, I platinum ranked it. That was not intentional. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can tell how much I played Pikmin 3 in my spare time. I did not think I was gonna platinum rank that first time. Oh my gosh, I did. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, heck yeah. Coolio. Now the time to read the chat. Woo! My high score is like 6,580. Wow, congrats, man. And what's your score? My high score on this level is 4,150, but I think you'll do better. Nah, you did better. Wow. Galaxy's pointer is just as jittery as ever. I've just played Galaxy a little bit on the touchscreen. I haven't played Galaxy in not too long because I beat Galaxy 1 and 2 last year on the Wii. Thanks everyone. That was extremely cool. I did not expect to do that well. Also, GG. No worries. Oh, no. Sorry about that. My brain was like, GG means be right back. But big brain time. So we've shown off everything in the demo except for Piklopedia. And I really want to try Piklopedia. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the story mode. And we are going to just pick a random level so that I can do, I can show off the Piklopedia. Oh yes, big brain time. You did such a great job, you earned that medal. Thanks guys. Thank you. Alright, it's just gonna talk about all the thing with Charlie. We already heard it, man. We don't need to hear it. We don't need to hear it, man. Distant tundra. Okay, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you're gonna burn out. No, just pick Copad from the map. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing. So, okay. So, oh, by the way, I'm gonna show off this before we show off Piklopedia. Brittany has something to say when collecting all the fruit, which is kind of cool. As a scientist and as a food eater, I'm excited about this new source of potential nutrition. I just wish it didn't look like it was covered in pimples. Luckily, the taste of it is delicious and scrumptious, had a baby. Let's gather as many as we can. Fun fact, I don't like strawberries. I had a really bad experience with a strawberry and I haven't gone back. When I was in kindergarten, yes, that long ago, I went to a field trip to go to a farm and we were able to pick as many strawberries as we wanted, and it was my first time having a strawberry and they were all sour and disgusting. So, and I didn't like the texture of the little seeds. This fruit is so sour that one bite makes my whole face want to climb into my mouth and pull it back out. Oh, that's gross. It's high in Pictamium U though, so I guess I'll try adding small amounts of the juice to other food. Better food. Brittany's lines are great. Can't wait for Louis. Yeah, Louis! He's gonna talk about how to cook all of these. I don't like them either. I prefer grapes, apples, and pineapples. Ooh, nice. I love grapes and pineapples. Mandarin oranges, good choices. Oranges and apples. Man, I'm gonna take another sip of my orange juice. All this talk about juice. Even though it looks like one of the most monstrous beasts that this planet has so many of, this fruit has a light flavor and tons of seeds. It'll be a great food source back home if the people don't run away from it in terror. Thing is, this is a dragon fruit. I've never had a dragon fruit. How does a dragon fruit taste like? I would like to know. I've also never had a kiwi, but I've heard kiwis are kind of tasteless. Wait, dragon fruit... Yeah, I think I saw Stephen and Mal eat one maybe, and they said it was tasteless? I'm not sure. Cherries are great. Hate dragon fruit. Bland. Ooh, cherries are good. Cherries are just the pits. Eh? This one's sour, but smells really nice. I wonder if the juice would work as a deodorant. I also wonder if we can spare a little for the experiment. Finally, I wonder if the captain would notice if I doused him in it while his back was turned. Rude! Rude! How rude! I haven't tried them either, honestly, and yeah, kiwis are kind of tasteless. I love a Kiwano melon. Ooh, I've never had that before. I've had watermelon before and, like honey melon, I think it's called. Now we're gonna go to Piklopedia. Oh, the Piklopedia's back! Sadly, oh, you know what's sad? It's just a pre-recorded video. I can't throw Pikmin carrots at it like I could in Pikmin 2. That's a shame. That was like my favorite thing to do. Oh well. I'm just glad that it's back. Structure fall, back. So that's like its weakness. Weight is 1, so carry 1 Pikmin. It takes no time at all for them to emerge from their hiding places underground. They don't do much once they've surfaced. Oh. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay. But you have to give them credit for being very efficient borers. Oh, like, burriers? Okay. Kind of a boring thing to say. Have you ever had a friend who startled you every time they approached? Who always seemed to come out of nowhere and scare you? That's what these remind me of. They don't mean any harm, but I jump 10 feet whenever they show up. I like what Brittany has to say. So Alpha's like what Olimar says, where like he talks about kind of like their behavior. Although Olimar normally is like, he'll talk about like what type of species they are and stuff. So interesting. I wonder what Charlie's gonna have to say. Charlie must smell horrible. Oh, I mean, I guess it's true. Despite its compact form, it has a Brittany-sized appetite. You can avoid getting swarmed by drawing them out one by one to be dealt with. It's big enough to ride, but if only we could tame one. Pikmin 4, and also, Pikmin 2? Pikmin 2, actually, there's something, you can't ride one, but there's the Bulbmin. Imagine exploring an alien world from atop its native fauna. Sure beats having to walk everywhere. Yeah, she says so much more interesting dialogue. Can't wait to get Louis' food cooking tips. Me too. Louis should have a food channel. He can work with the Bulborb, the Chef Bulborb that we drew in the Pikmin stream, the last Pictober. There's a saying that a tiny design adjustment can cause huge cascades anywhere else in a project. It makes you wonder what effort our presence here has had on the planet. You're thinking this when thinking of a butterfly? Okay. You'd think with wings like that, it would float away on the slightest breeze. Maybe it's working really hard to stay where it is. If that's the case, it could have fooled me. Bring Bulbmin back. Yes! Bulbmin! 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 Bulbmin are my favorite. Oh no, the Pikmin! Also, I never lost a single Pikmin in this demo, I just realized, which is kind of neat. And I'm not going to count the Picklepedia as losing it. But, oh, mean! Rude! Alright. Only a confident designer would wave through issues like bright red... What is he talking about? Only a very confident designer would wave through issues like bright red warning coloration and a tendency to sleep in broad daylight. There's no way a frontal assault on that thing would work, so we have to get creative. I think we should hit back hard while it sleeps, or maybe target those thin-looking eye stalks. Man, you're boring, Alf. The white polka dots on the red is quite a look. Something about it is familiar, but where... Ah, right. It reminds me of the captain. Not the polka dots, I mean, the way it snores and it naps in the sun. Louis did mention wanting to have a cooking show about cooking bugs Pikmin 2. I should make that an animation. Charlie would probably talk about their combat skills. Ooh, yes! Lost 60 Pikmin in one day. From Pikmin carrots to actual Pikmin. How dare they? The first one of these I came across had rock Pikmin trapped inside of it, and I've seen them engulfing small fruits, but it doesn't seem to be eating them. There's no digestion going on, or at least, is it just trying to make friends? That's an interesting idea. The polka dot motif on top of the translucent membrane is a striking look, especially with the puffball on its head accenting the whole ensemble. I could see a dress pattern after this creature being a big hit on Kopai. Not that I'd be caught dead in one. Wow! I can tell she doesn't like dresses or polka dots. Can I voice Louis in that? Although he is silent. If he talks. I'll have to see if he talks. I don't know though, it's just an idea. I have like a bajillion idea, so it's like, I have an idea for an animation. I'll add that on my list, and then like the list of things to animate is like 30 pages long. It carries a heavy crystal on its back to throw at enemies, and I knew going in that we would probably need rock Pikmin to break it. I worried that so would cause dangerous shards to explode outward, but fortunately my imagination proved to be deadlier than reality. Misdesigned opportunity if you ask me. Is he like... Wow. Is that like the developers being like, we really wanted to add this enemy, but Miyamoto said no? He talks in this game, but not much. That is true. Although he just says like, food, right? All that's strange, and the best it can do with is to carry around some big crystals? A better idea would be carrying my stuff. If I could tame... Wait, if I throw my stuff all over, wouldn't it? Never mind. There are definite signs of intelligence in this brute. It always faces its prey first, as if to gauge the distance, before jumping into the air for a stomp. If you don't move while it hangs for a moment in midair, you could lose a lot of Pikmin. It's big, but not strong. As few as 5 Pikmin can weigh it down so it can't jump. Rock Pikmin also have nothing to fear from it. In previous games, though, it was very deadly, with the lack of rock Pikmin. Look at this thing. It's so bloated. I feel that way too sometimes when I can't stop chugging down juice. I have to lie down for a while for that, but this thing keeps jumping. Bet it gets the worst cramps. All of your ideas are awesome. I'd love to see how you use them all. I'm sure they'd be great. The ideas in your head are too interesting. Hope you can make them come to fruition. Well, thanks, guys. I do have that problem of too many ideas. That's why I did daily uploads, so I could make sure I do all of them. Louis talks when he first contacts you and in a bonus clip. Oh, interesting. I noticed that it needs a moment to inhale something from the planet's atmosphere before exhaling fire. Its internals would be remarkable to stand up to the flames it produce, though of course red Pikmin's externals can live within the same heat. If we could reproduce the process, it could be great. Renewable source of rocket fuel for our ship's engines. I thought they'd be my favorite fauna. The idea of running into one in a frigid field or after getting soaked was nice, but turns out they don't have a setting on those snouts below roasted alive. Scratch another brilliant idea. I'm in love with this camouflage job. It looks like an ordinary leaf fallen from a tree and then wham! It starts to move and takes you by surprise. We could learn a lot from the way it uses protective coloration to blend in with its surroundings. Think of designing our spacesuits, or maybe even the SS Drake's hull. What's the point though? Because the SS Drake goes in space afterwards. Wait, fruition? Ah! Good luck with all of it, Kai. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Not only do its body and limbs look like leaves, its beady little eyes remind me of fruit. I don't see the point of all that camouflage when they startle at every single thing that gets close. Alright, last one. It takes a small army of rock Pikmin to make a dent in the reinforced crystal shell. Storing the shell completely is slow going since it burrows into the ground every time it comes down from the walls. It's too bad we didn't have the tools to adapt a piece of its shell into armor for the SS Drake. Ooh, good idea. The crystal all over its body is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen on the planet. How people would stare if I could make a spacesuit of it. Though maybe they'd only be staring because I'm in a translucent suit. Does translucent mean see-through? I'm big brain time. I can't remember what translucent means. Big brain time. Alright, so let's see. Oh, and then this is very useful too. It's a shame though that you can't... The Wii U gamepad isn't a thing anymore, because it was very useful being able to do this as you're playing the game. I'm not going to go through all of these, because they're not too interesting. They're just like this sort of stuff. But yeah. With that, I think we're going to go back to the main menu, and we're going to end off the stream. I wish we had more to do, although this stream has been 2 hours. Whew, this was so fun. This was a very fun stream. I'm so excited for Pikmin 3 Deluxe. So excited to play it. It was really fun choosing to do a live demo Sunday instead of just pre-recorded video that posted on YouTube. So that's awesome. And when I upload the VOD of this to YouTube, I will include at the beginning my animated demo Sunday budding intro at the beginning. So don't worry, guys, you won't miss out on that when the VOD posts later today. So yeah. And also, if like always, I always premiere VODs of live streams on my channel so that people who miss the stream also get the feeling of being in the live stream so that they can use the chat in a premiere. So yeah. Big bug brain time. Thank you so much for streaming today. I had so much fun, and I'm really glad you enjoyed the demo and had a great time. Well, thank you for coming. So many people came. We got 3 more followers. Thank you, guys. It was very, very nice being able to talk with the chat. It was very fun being able to do more Pikmin stuff. And speaking of Pikmin stuff, so what you guys can expect, the next live stream is on Tuesday for Tea Time Tuesday. And like the last stream, it's going to be the next Picktober stream, which is like Inktober, but I'm doing Pikmin art. We're going to be doing the liner and coloring for days 5 and 6 because we weren't able to get to that last time. And then we're going to do all the sketches for the next round, the next week's worth of drawings, and line art and coloring if I can get to it. And then I'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern, of course. So yeah, that intro is great. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope the VOD uploads correctly. Well, thank you so much. Wish I was here the entire time, though. Can't wait for next stream. No worries. And thank you so much for coming, Howie. It was a pleasure talking to you again, and showing off your little kitty. So, anyway, with that, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And if you watch my YouTube channel, I do daily uploads. So tomorrow is Monday, which means Adventure with Me is returning. The very first episode of Adventure with Me in a long time. Is uploading. It's an episode of Nintendo Land Zelda Adventure. So yeah, and make sure to binge the playlist if you have missed the rest of the series. So yeah. So I'm the Attack You Artist, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday for Picktober. Bye.
Excuse me. You're ending the stream? And you never once mentioned me? White Flower? Moochie's gonna hear the end of this. Wait, is she even here? Kai? Oh, she's gone. Hey, you viewers watching. I blame this on you too. You didn't once message me in the chat section of anything, and I'm Moochie's Pikmin? I know this is Kai's stream, but jeez. Fine, I guess I'll see you guys in the World of Light Let's Play. That uploads every Wednesday. Don't forget about me. Why? No one likes me.